días. Buenos días. Buenas tardes. Un repasito, a little review here para la pruebita. So we have la pruebita. We're taking the quiz tomorrow. The contextos open version is going to be on all of the vocabulary as well as it's going to be on, no thanks, vocabulario, descriptive adjectives, and possessive adjectives is what the quiz is going to cover tomorrow, okay? So on the first section of your quiz, it's going to give descriptions of various vocabulary words. So going back to Quizlet and doing that first set of vocabulary words, where it was all the family members and the professions, would be a great way to study for that, okay? And it's all complete sentences. So for example, if I told you to identify the thing being described, mi padre programa las computadoras. Write down on your whiteboard, what would you say? Mi padre programa las computadoras. What vocab word might he be? Or what could you say? You got to make sure you say it in a complete sentence. Grab a whiteboard, hombre, let's go. Mi padre programa las computadoras. If my father programs computadoras, what is he? What is he? Okay? So the first section is going to give you descriptions of vocabulary words, and you have to rewrite them in a complete sentence. Okay? Es un programador. Él es un programador, or mi padre es un programador. Perfecto, muy bien. Mi padre es un programador, él es un programador, and I like how you remember that accent over the L, or es un programador. Perfecto. Mis hermanas trabajan en un hospital. Mis hermanas trabajan en un hospital. What could you say about them? Mis hermanas trabajan. ¿Qué significa trabajar? To work. Mis hermanas trabajan en un hospital. What could they be? What could they be? And now it's mis hermanas. So is that singular or plural? Plural. Muy bien, hombre. And do you need the article when it's before a profession? No. You don't have to have the article before a profession. Check your verb there, because it's got to be plural. Oh. Muy bien. Mis hermanas son doctoras, or you could say médicas or doctoras. Médicas or doctoras. Muy bien. Okay, so that's the first section. Bien? Okay, the second section is going to be what your guys' entry task is tomorrow. I gave you pretty much the whole section of the test, so pay attention and practice it, okay? And then for first period, you guys have already seen it. It was today's entry task. The third section are your nationalities. Third section is your nationalities. So let me see the 4 nationalities that have accents in the masculine singular form. What are the 4 nationalities? Write them down on your whiteboard. 4 nationalities that have accents on the singular masculine form. And then they lose that accent, remember? The third section is all on nationalities. Okay, so you should have had, can you see the board here? Mm-hmm. Can you see the writing? So you should have had, repite todos, francés. Francés. With an acento sobre la E. ¿Qué más? Caitlin, what's another one? Inglés. Inglés. ¿Qué más? What's another one? Morrison? Yeah, alemán. Repite todos, alemán. Alemán. And the last one is? Maya, what is it? Yes. Which one is it? We'll look it up. We're coming back to you. I'm not going to forget. Okay, while we're waiting for that, the next one. Let me see a group of Puerto Rican girls. Puerto Rican girls. What would you call them? A group of Puerto Rican girls. Muchas gracias, okay? There we go, Puerto Riqueñas. Puerto Riqueñas, muy bien. Puerto Riqueñas. I like how you guys remember to make it feminine by adding AS. You have the ñe, the tilde over the ñe, and then you also have two R's in there. Puerto Riqueñas. Puerto Riqueñas. Muy bien. Okay, so that one is, adios, que tengas un buen día. How about United Statesen? And she's a female. Female United Statesen. Yo soy. Remember that one?
Yeah, but I thought there was another one that we got like on quiz or something that meant like
North American.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
There was Norteamericano, but Norteamericano could be a person from what three? Check your spelling at the end. What three? Canada, Mexico, or Los Estados Unidos.
Wait,
now, that's a North American.
I know, sorry, did you say this is a girl?
It's a girl. But I'm kind of trying to trick you. Does it really matter whether she's female or male? Because if it ends in an E, we let it be. Now, everybody look at your estadounidense. Do we need to capitalize nationalities in Spanish? No, we don't actually need to do that. Okay, so section 4 on the quiz.
Is that all one word or 2 words?
Estadounidense is all one word.
Okay.
Yo soy estadounidense. Okay, the next section are your possessive adjectives. And they're going to be possessive adjectives with family members. Yeah, we're reinforcing that family member vocab. Am I going to put madre and padre on there? No. No. Possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives with family members. So, for example, let's see my nieces on your whiteboards. My nieces. Close that. Muy bien, muy bien. We have, repite todos, mis sobrinas. Mis sobrinas. Muy bien, mis sobrinas. Hola. Okay, how about their aunt? Their aunt. Their aunt. Nice. Make sure we have that accent. There we go. Su tia. Okay, but there's a whole bunch of people whose aunt it is. My Aunt Chris, she's the aunt for my brother, and Tyler, and my brother Jared, and my sister Julia, and myself, and my cousins. How come you didn't put sus tias?
Because it's only one aunt.
Ah, we don't care how many aunts we own, or have. We care about, or no, wait a minute, I just said that backwards.
Yeah.
We don't care how many of us have that aunt. We care about how many aunts we have. And how many aunts do we have? One. Okay? So, very quickly, what are all of my singular possessive adjectives? Me. What else? Tu, su, nuestro, and nuestra. Vuestro, and vuestra. Muy bien. And then over here we have mis, tus, sus. Okay, so if you're taking the quiz tomorrow, which you will, if you're taking the quiz tomorrow and you see the word after the blank is plural, what is the question you ask yourself? Or what do you do? Because you remember, we said that there's 10 total possessive adjectives right here, okay? But we can eliminate our possibilities by 50% just by asking ourselves singular or plural. And is it singular plural who owns it, or singular plural what do they own? What do they own? Singular plural based on what do they own, right? Okay, how about our great-grandpa? Our great-grandpa. Our great-grandpa. You're off to the right track. Check the very ending of your possessive adjective. You got it. Perfect.
Oh.
Muy bien. Muy bien. Chicos, you're rocking this. You're ready for this quiz, aren't you? Nuestro bisabuelo. Check your spelling on bisabuelo, por favor. We have repite todos. Nuestro bisabuelo. Muy bien. Is this helpful for you right now? Okay, your stepbrother. And it's going to be your informal stepbrother. Your informal stepbrother. That's brother-in-law. Good close. I know, they're tricky. Okay, what do all of our step family members have? How do they end? Astro or astra. Astro or astra, okay? Astro or astra. So we have repite todos. Tu. Hermanastro. Muy bien. Our parents. Our parents. That's your informal parents. Nice. You got it. You got it. Looking good. Chicos, I'm excited. We're ready for this. Okay? Now, if it's parents, singular, plural, what do we have to do to our possessive adjective? It needs to be plural. Muy bien. Nuestros padres. Nuestros padres. Nuestros padres. Nuestros padres. Dres. D-R-E-S. Dres. Muy bien. Okay. His relatives. His relatives. There you go. Okay, check your spelling on relatives. Remember, this one is a false cognate. It looks like parents, but what does it mean? Relatives. We have repite, sus. Parientes. 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 Sus parientes. Last one, our sister-in-laws. What was our remember for sister-in-laws? Oh, it's a start.
I don't remember it. I don't remember what.
Sister-in-law.
Is it sister-in-law or sister-in-law?
Sister-in-laws. Our sister-in-laws. Nice. Nope, nuera's daughter-in-law. Nice. Our. You just got the R. Okay, we have repite todos. Nuestras. Cuñadas. Cuñadas.
Wait, what was the remember?
I don't remember, do we? That's why I asked you guys.
I thought it was a new one.
It's like.
Oh yeah, your brother and sister-in-law have cooties.
Oh yeah.
Brother and sister-in-law have cooties.
Hard to remember who has
Okay.
cooties, though. Yeah, a lot of people.
How, como se dice?
Okay,
The same.
Mismo.
Or, oh, you guys got me again. Como se escribe same? Como se escribe same? Like the same one. Mismo. Mismo. Just don't forget that S. Mismo. Mismo. Muy bien. Mismo. Como se dice ugly? Como se escribe ugly? If you already have that one, then what's its opposite? There's two of them. What are the two opposites? It was feo, and the two opposites are? This one. Remember? Our capital. We had feo and guapo. And the other word we could use is? Bonito. Bonito. Muy bien. Bonito.
Bonito.
Huh?
Can you say that like, you know how you yeah.
Bonito? Yeah, sure.
That's
Just
weird.
be weird.
Okay. I don't know.
Be awkward.
Okay, how about, all right, what are my two, oh yes, Juan, do you have a question?
No.
Are you sure? Ask it.
No, it wasn't about that.
Okay. What are the two adjectives that you guys have for quantity? Two adjectives for quantity. A lot and a little bit. Quantity. A lot and a little bit. Nice. Ooh, this is getting us a little bit. Quantity.
Oh, it's poker.
Okay, so normally adjectives go. Oh no, this is worrying me. Adjectives go after. Adjectives go and they must agree. Adjectives go after and they have to agree with what it is they're describing, yes? There is an exception. There is an exception. Besides the 3 irregular ones that we learned, you can also put adjectives of quantity before. So like a number, okay? I tell you guys, yo tengo dos marcadores. I have 2 markers, okay? I don't say yo tengo marcadores dos, right? We've always put the number before. The other ones, we can use mucho and poco are going to go before because they have to do with quantity, right? Mucho and poco could go before because they have to do with quantity. What are our 2 adjectives that have to do with size? Mucho and poco have to do with quantity. Now write down the 2 adjectives that have to do with size. Muy bien. Okay, we have repite todos. Grande and pequeño. Grande and pequeño. Okay, muy bien. Buena suerte en la pruebita. So, please pause the video, but don't actually pause. Okay, please pause the video now and hand out the quizzes, and I'll give directions for the quiz. You guys will just take the quiz tomorrow. Okay, so in the first section, as we just talked about, you need to write all of these in complete sentences. You're using the verb ser for most of them, and you're identifying the person or the thing being described. So you're going to see a lot of your professions probably in this section. Section 2, you need to answer these in complete sentences. Write yourself a little note. Section 2 needs to be answered in complete sentences. For Section 3, these are your nationalities. Don't forget the articles, if appropriate, and accents, okay? There's 4 that have accents. Watch out for those, okay? And then on the back side, you have your possessive adjectives. Now, there's a little guide here. Are you going to zoom in on this? There's a little guide here for our visual aid that we had, where we have the singular and the plural ways to say my, your, his, hers, and their. And then our, there's 4 different ways to say our, right? Because for our, not only do you have to ask yourself singular or plural, but you also have to ask feminine or masculine. So what I want you to do right now, literally right now on your quiz, I want you to star all of the feminine family members right now. And watch out for those ones in case it says our. Or, if you prefer, you could star all the ours. Just to make yourself remember, not only do you have to ask singular or plural, but you also have to ask feminine or masculine. Okay, and then the bottom. Como se dice? Write each of these adjectives in Spanish. Okay? Buena suerte and have a good day. Nos vemos. Ciao.